best way to get rid of blackheads and even whiteheads is to make the steam bath every 3 to 4 days, and within a month, if you are regular with this procedure, you will be amazed. Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. It's Irina here, and in this video I am so excited to share with you one of my favorite things that I love to do for my face, and that is the wildflower, I love to call it facial steam. Well, this video is called as a detox steam because it really is. If you don't know that the herbs are very, very powerful things, and they really help to moisturize, soothe, nurture, and repair the skin tissue. And the steam bath itself also helps to provide deep pore cleaning. So that's the detox effect. I would definitely start with showing you how beautiful it is. So these are all the herbs we're going to use. I just need to add the calendula flower, just a little bit like that. So I would let you know normally how I do it. So as you can see, I do have a lot of herbs out there, and if you follow me on my channel, you do know that I normally have a lot of herbs. You could slowly add on to all the herbs that I will share with you, but if you only have a few, that's also really well. So the herbs I am using, I will share with you. I have here the calendula flowers. Calendula is absolutely amazing. It has skin beautifying effects. From it repairs the skin, has anti-aging properties. Also, it's very soothing and softening. I'm using rose petals. I don't need to tell you how great they are. I have a video about the great benefits of rose petals. Now, I am using the French lavender flowers because I believe in anti-aging properties of lavender, also calming effect, which is very important when we're doing this procedure. Chamomile, obviously, I have here the chamomile flowers. I prefer them to be really whole. They're soothing, moisturizing, have anti-inflammatory properties. Also, they help you to reduce the stress and anxiety. Now, I will also be using the nettle leaf. That's the leaf I really love to make teas with, so I always have it on hand. And I believe the last one here I have as the eucalyptus. So it's 2 cups of eucalyptus, very good. And I was a very smart person, opened it up from definitely the right end. Now, enough with the jokes. So for the recipe, if you're using all these herbs, in the description bar down below this video, I will list all of them. You would need about like a pinch, or say a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half. It's actually, you can eyeball it. So if you have only 2 herbs, for example, so calendula and chamomile, you could use a tablespoon or a teaspoon of each, depending on how much you have. So you could start slow. You don't really need to go and invest in all the herbs. So the easiest thing for you to do is just to combine all the herbs, say in the glass jar, and then use a 1/4 cup per facial bath. Now, I just, the way I do it, I just open up all the packets, and I just add from each one, stir it a little bit until it actually is filled up. So this is the easiest way to do it. Now, I take a small pan, I add the herbs because we need to let them sit for a while, for 2 to 5 minutes, and I think that in the pan it's like the best way to do it. You don't need to completely fill it up, maybe halfway. Say here I have almost 2 cups. I would close it up and let it sit for about 2 to 5 minutes. Now, the facial bath itself, so let's just move it, I'll show you. We're going to make in the large bowl. It could be glass one, it could be stainless steel one, anything. It could be a big pot, which is also fine. So also, the reason I like to do it separately, not in here, because it will be cooling and we really need it, the steam to be hot. So I have the hot kettle here, and within 5 minutes I would just add this mixture in here and add more hot water. Once the whole thing is ready, I will show you in a few seconds. I'm just letting it steep. You would need a towel which would cover you entirely, and your face is going to be directly on top of the pot. Don't go too low because the steam will be hot. It doesn't need to be a procedure that you can't tolerate. It needs to be a procedure that you are enjoying. Of course, your face will be sweating if you can enjoy that. So maybe try further, and then once the mixture will be getting cooler, you will go lower. So just make sure you're completely covered with a towel so we create this steaming effect. Now you would need to deeply breathe for 5 to 7 minutes, but I know personally when I started this whole thing, 5 to 7 minutes was too much. And I think 3 to 4 minutes is pretty much enough for you to start with. Now, I believe, maybe normally I would let it sit a little longer, but right now I don't want to take all the time you have. I would pour it in here, this mixture, and I would add more hot water. You don't need too much. Like this is enough. I would show you like this. So you don't need to fill it up, obviously. So you need it to be safe. So when you see the steam is coming out, so that's the steam you need. I would also additionally add an essential oil. I love using sweet orange oil for its properties of bacteria fighting. It also has antiseptic properties because I have combination skin. I would use only a drop or two because you do not anything be overwhelming because you're going to inhale it. By the way, sweet orange oil is already very uplifting. It has calming scent. So, and when you inhale it, it can help with nervous tension, apprehension, or even sadness. So I think you absolutely have so many different benefits, not only for your skin, but for your health too. If you can, you could do this procedure, as I've mentioned, every 3 to 4 days, especially if you're trying to get rid of the blackheads. So if you just want to use it as a part of your skincare routine, you could do this once a week. You're more than welcome to do so. What I noticed that after this procedure, my skin is so plump. It's so plump. It's like it's filled with moisture. It's truly naturally glowing. Then I would do a scrub. It could be a very nice gommage you could use for your skin if you don't like scrubs. Or you could specifically concentrate on the areas, the T-zone, for example, where you have the problem areas. And you could also do, if you don't want to do anything like with scrubbing, you could absolutely apply a rubber mask. This is a very good idea, and or any other mask, according to your skin concern. Brightening, anti-aging. So I think this is one of my best skincare steps. Which gives me all kind of different properties from anti-aging to skin clearing. And I would love to hear your comments, your maybe ideas. Are you doing something differently? Because I really swear by this procedure. I know there are a lot of devices that are giving you steam directly, which is probably a little bit easier, as you would say, to use, like not very much time consuming. But if you spend a little more time and just put the herbs you want to use in here, and literally all you need to do is just drop 1/4 cup here and make the kettle ready. I mean, and then just give it 4 or 5 minutes of your time. So guys, as always, if you have any questions, do let me know. And if you want to make any comments, I would be really happy to hear them, because this is what I'm sharing with you, really a part of myself, I would even say. So I hope you like this recipe. If you do, don't forget to put the thumbs up. I'm just like a little upset I can't use all the goodness, but I will add a little hot water later, and definitely not let it go to waste. All the best, guys. I wish you to stay happy and healthy, beautiful, and remember that you are beautiful inside. Thank you. Thank you for your attention. Bye.